guys, what's up? Welcome to another vlog. This is gonna be a fun, productive vlog, but also a little bit festive. I'm just really in the nesty mood. I recently bought a few things to kind of help organize our space. If you guys don't know, we are a one-income family, low income. We live in a 2-bedroom apartment and we're about to have our second child. We don't plan on living in this apartment for too much longer. Our hope is to move out either this summer when our rent is up, or potentially this fall, not like fall of 2026. So we know we're not going to be here too much longer, but this space is already feeling pretty crowded and pretty cluttered, as you can imagine, with 4 people in 2-bedroom apartment. So today the plan is to organize baby girl's clothes and my son's clothes and just get things organized and ready for her arrival. Currently 28 weeks pregnant. I know you guys can't see my belly, but I'm 28 weeks pregnant, so she'll be here in about 2 to 3 months. And I'm just in the really nesting mood. I think part of the reason is because for us, like December and the first few weeks of January are going to be pretty busy, pretty jam-packed. So after that point, I'll only have probably a month left of my pregnancy, like 4 weeks, and then she'll be here. So I'm just kind of like, all right, let's get things going. The only thing we don't have that we really need for our baby is a place for her to sleep. We are waiting to purchase, we're gonna buy a nest egg, which is a very expensive purchase to make. However, in the long run, I think it is worth the investment. It is about $800, almost $900 for a nest egg 3-in-1 mini convertible crib. It goes from a bassinet to a crib to a toddler bed. So she'll be able to use the bed until she's probably about 5 years old, and then we'll have to switch out to a twin bed. So that's one of the main reasons why we are purchasing that, is because it's just more affordable in the long run than buying 3 separate type of beds and cribs and stuff. So our plan is to buy that this month, which I'm so excited for. I can't wait to put that in her room. Okay, so we just got back from the store. I'm exhausted. For those of you who live in a 2-story apartment and have to trek upstairs when you're carrying your groceries, I feel ya, because that's exactly what I do every time I go to the grocery store and I'm carrying a toddler and there's a baby inside of me. So I get so tired. No. But I want to show you what I got. First things first, I wanted to get these for Gentry David because we just always have the same boring snack, which is cheese. And he loves cheese, he does, but sometimes I just want to get something a little bit fun for him. I purchased just a duster like this because our walls are getting dusty and I do not dust our walls and I can't reach our fans and all of that stuff. So these are really handy. This is just the cheap, great value brand. I think this was like $8 versus the name brand was like 9 or 10 or something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This next one was a splurge. But I have been craving puppy chow, and it's around this time every year my mom has always made puppy chow, Christmas crack, and I have also been trying to eat low sugar because especially around this time of year it's so easy to overconsume sugar, and I've been craving puppy chow. So I found a way to make puppy chow that is less in calories and 0 to little sugar. And I'll show you guys how to make it later today. All you're gonna need is 1 cup of 0 sugar chocolate, half a cup of Swerve 0 calorie sweetener, confectioners specifically. There's no sugar in this, no calories, nothing. And then lastly is your Chex Mix. So yeah, I'll show you guys how you do it. Then purchased a new little scrubber. Our baby proofing supplies, we have these which go in drawers and cupboards, and then these which attach. What? Yeah, water. And these which attach on the drawers. I'm gonna find a way how to get these to attach to our cabinets. So. Okay, so Gentry David took a nap, very long nap. It was about an hour and a half. What? He's flopping around on the bed right now. What, buddy? Anyways, the last like 30 minutes of his nap, I decided to... What? Oh, okay. The last 30 minutes or so, I decided to kind of start cleaning and organizing. So I started doing that, but the house looks more of a mess now than it did when I started. Yeah. So we're gonna start with the baby room and organize the little caddy that I got. I grabbed 2 of those unintentionally. And after grabbing 2 of those, I realized how much I actually could use them. So we're putting one in Gentry David's closet and Lucy May's closet. And the other one's in the laundry room. What? Are you praying? Say amen. So that's What? The light. Is it off? Yeah, the light is off. He is learning so many words right now. It is crazy how much he's learning. Also, I changed into shorts and a t-shirt. I'm gonna show you. This is what 28 weeks plus like 4 days does to me. Look, huge. That's okay. Let's do this closet. Okay, so I think I found the secret to organizing in a small space. This thing. Like, I did not know this existed. I knew that they have like the shoe ones, but I had no idea. And this is perfect because I can put his and hers. Bye-bye. What are you saying bye-bye to? You eating your snack? He's eating snacks. So I can put his and her socks. I can put their diapers, all their burp cloths, shower stuff. Down there will be her diapers and wipes. And then that's not the end of it. I know that these are super cheap. They're not the most reliable and they're not going to last you long, which is perfectly okay because when we move, they're going to have their own room. But these little plastic drawers, I got this at Walmart for $20 and it has been perfect. And then one of the things that I have done Are you saying hi? Okay, one of the things that I have done is one side is Gentry's and the other side is Lucy May's. So I'll do like pants, sleepers, and then an extra one at the bottom for either, depends on what their need is, like what they have. For Lucy May, we just have her pants and her sleepers because all her shirts are hung up. And then in here, I didn't tell you guys this, oh my gosh. So this is literally such a blessing. As a low-income family, if you know a low-income family, if you know a family that is living on one income, hand-me-downs are the best thing ever. We were given 3 or 4 bags of 2T hand-me-downs for the spring and summer, and he will literally be set for clothes until next October. So that was really awesome. Obviously, finding the storage to put all the clothes has been an issue, but we're gonna make it work because it saves us so much money from being able to do this. So that's what we did. I was able to kind of simplify this area a little bit. We're still working on his toys. For Christmas, his grandma got him for his room a little toy storage organizer that he can have as he and Lucy May accumulate toys. So that's been really awesome. And then for Gentry's closet and my closet, I got him this, and it's literally been the best thing ever because his shoes are typically everywhere and they just needed one place to put them. So I did that and then was able to reorganize everything. And then another major storage lifesaver in a small space is those roller carts. I have 2. I have 2 roller carts. One that I've had since college, and then another one that we recently bought in the last few months. Sorry about this, but we just keep in here, so I keep my workout stuff down there, and then we have a whatchamacallit in there. So yeah, and then I also have my shoes on this shoe rack. So I'm sitting down eating breakfast. He is just playing behind me, as you can see. But as my pre-glucose test breakfast, I'm doing 3 eggs, cheese stick, and some electrolyte water. Because it said do not have any carbs or sugar or anything if you do have a breakfast. So that is my breakfast. I'm really tired. I also have a headache. So I really need to drink this electrolyte drink. I just had to wipe down my car because I had snow all over it, but we're off to go take that glucose test. Okay, so I just put Ginger David down for his nap. You can probably hear him, but my glucose went really well in terms of like drinking. I don't know my test results until probably tonight, but drank it in under 5 minutes. All that stuff, so should be good. Which obviously, if you guys don't know, if you are almost gonna take your glucose test for the first time, or you have no idea, your glucose test is basically a test to see if you have gestational diabetes, which can affect labor and delivery and sometimes the growth of the baby. And basically it's just a reaction that your body has to sugar. It's not at all related to your diet. It is related to your placenta and how it is grown and all of that stuff. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have so much sugar, like I'm gonna get gestational diabetes, that's not how that works. It is based off of placenta. It went really well. She doesn't think I'm gonna have it. Growth is really good. I'm very happy to say that compared to last time, I have only been gaining a pound a week, which is really good. Typically in your 3rd trimester, you gain half a pound to a pound a week. So your 2nd and 3rd trimester are like those times where you gain the most weight, majority of the time, not all the time. So that was really good to hear. She is an active gal, they said, and no concerns or no questions. So it was like a really fast, like 30-minute in and out, all the things. So yeah, it's nap time. I'm gonna roll out the sugar cookie dough and cut it out and bake it, so when he's awake it's already ready to be made, because that'll just be so much more fun. And I'm gonna be listening to my show while I do that.